What's going on, guys? You need a build to show off to your friends? You want to make your opponent feel like a fool? Well, I got you. So here we go. TY's 2-1-1 into double BC. So it starts off pretty normal. You're going to do 16-16 opener racks first. You notice I'm casting from my own replay. It is because I do not have the talent to do the live build and explain it at the same time. At least not until I do the build a whole bunch. I just wanted to learn this one because I thought it was pretty funny. So after your first depot, you're going to start that racks and then start that gas. So yeah, anyone not familiar with this, TY used this build to snipe Serral in the Ace match in day 3 of the War Chest Team League 2020. It was such an amazing build. Probably one of my favorites of 2020 for sure. So yeah, gas is done. Make sure you saturate it. Keep making SCVs. Rally your racks building SCV down to your natural to start your second CC. So far, pretty standard. Okay, start your Reaper. Transform your CC into an orbital. Start your natural. So something that's different from your normal 2-1-1 is TY actually makes the second depot before the second racks. Normally you would make your second racks first. Okay, and unlike a regular 16-16, we're gonna go straight reactor, skipping the marine. So you make your reactor. I guess I should have mentioned it, but the second racks obviously started after the depot. Okay, and then you start your factory. So a good way to like memorize this build is you just kind of like think about where your gas is going. So your after your reactor, your next 100 gas goes to the factory. Once the factory is down at 24 supply, you take your second gas and your natural. Okay, reactor's done. Just start pumping out marines. Second racks is done. You start your tech lab and just keep making SCVs. Transform your natural to an orbital. Alright, saturate your gas. And then fix your rally to SCVs to the natural. Alright, tech lab is done, so you make stim. And then your next 100 gas. Look at this guy. Easy AI trying to snipe my mule. What a jerk. Alright, so next 100 gas is going to go to your starport. And then your next 50 gas goes to your reactor on your factories. And just keep making marines. The next depot comes down at 41. And it's like super tight. You'll be supply blocked for a little bit, but it works out. Trust me. So I wasn't thinking when I was doing this, so I'm late on this depot. But and I also put it in the back of my natural for some reason, but don't do that. Put it in your wall because it's versus Zerg, obviously. Okay, when your reactor's done, you're gonna swap the starport on so you can lift your starport off right away, get it in position, do the old switcheroo. Okay, and start your 2 medevacs. And look at that. It looks like your supply block, but well, maybe I am a little supply block because my depot was late and I started the second one early to make up for it. But TY just does his at 41 and it times out perfect. Anyway, his double drop is kind of late than compared to a normal 2-1-1. He doesn't leave till 4:40 or sorry 4:55. Interruptions. Okay, so when your medevacs are done, you're actually going to swap your factory back onto the reactor. And look at that, I'm only a couple seconds late even though I was supply locked. We're all good. But anyway, TY makes 2 Hellions. So you make your 2 Hellions, you're going to lift off your barracks from the tech lab, start a new starport where that tech lab was, and start a tech lab on your original starport. Alright? Keep making Marines out of the one reactor, and keep making SCVs. You're gonna start your fusion core up. Now you're gonna notice I'm floating a lot of minerals. This build you just naturally float because obviously you're gonna make 2 BCs. So you start your 3rd, and TY actually cuts Marines here. The factory is gonna lift off and make its own tech lab, and you're gonna go double reactor racks. You can go micro your drop, do whatever. It's just super important. You cannot lose the drop. You cannot lose it no matter what. You don't have to get damage. All TY does is just try and kill a little bit of creep. Just do not lose it. Okay. So, make tanks. As soon as that fusion core is done, you can pull the trigger on your BC. And there you go, BC is started. Once the BCs are started, you can go back to Marine production. And just keep making tanks. And TY's first 2 BCs pop at 731. And in case your all-in fails, you have an emergency backup 3rd CC. How nice. But yeah, in case it wasn't clear, this is very all-in. You don't really have much, so you have to do a ton of damage. Tons of damage, if not kill them. There we go, my first one, 734. A few seconds late. 738. And warp! Go, go, go! And yeah, you just basically, since your drop was still alive, you just smash them with the BC, throw the drop in there. Good times. I'll leave a link to the build order notes in the description. If you like the video, check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/JoshSC2. Have a good one.